Hi Ophiuchus, welcome to Readings of Luz, and I hope you've had a happy new year. This reading is for you, January 2023, between you and a noun, a person, place, or thing. If this doesn't resonate with any noun that you can think of, let it be a self-reflection reading, so it's you between you. Because we all have, we have more than one version within us. We have the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, the light, the dark, you know what I mean. But just take what resonates, let go what doesn't. Because we're changing every day, what might resonate with you today might not tomorrow, and vice versa. So just take what resonates and let go what doesn't. My readings are protected and guided by balance, truth, and healing. So it is. Let's get started here, Ophiuchus. Spirit, this reading is for Ophiuchus, January 2023. Between them and a noun. Ophiuchus, Spirit. Ophiuchus. Okay. Okay. So for you, we got the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. For your noun, we got the 4 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. For composite energies, we got 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. And then for the advice from the universe, we got the 7 of Swords, which we're going to get more clarity on all of this. But I'm sensing that it seems like 2022 ended on a good note. It seems like the beginning of January really enhanced how you have everything that you need and that you want right now. Which is cultivating and inspiring you to create something. Something's calling you right now. Maybe it's this noun. We'll get further into it, but you are being drawn to put your energy out there, to whether it's with work or with a relationship or family, or even just with yourself, like deciding to get a new haircut, deciding to get a new car, you know what I mean? Like something is calling you because of all the happiness and all the gratitude that you've accumulated by the end of the last year and the beginning of this year. When you are in this energy, it can cause a little bit of paranoia, but I'm sensing that you've been doing a really good job and not letting yourself go there so much with thinking, am I good enough? Or what are, like, just paranoia, thinking something is out to get you, or you know, that negative talk that we all have in our minds that's like always trying to protect ourselves. I think you've been doing such a good job in maintaining it and controlling it and not letting it control you. Now with your noun, I'm sensing the same energy that you were carrying from 2022 up until now. They've been carrying, but in a different way. Like, not even more, it's just in a different way. Like, it's very stable. Your noun it comes from a past of being very stable with what they love, with what calls them, their passions, their family, their work, their loves, whatever it may be. They have this stability that has been around for a while and is here to stay. Maybe it's because with you, like, they sense like the stability with you. Doesn't have to be, but they are surrounded by this energy of like, I know who I am, I know what I want, I know what I'm going after, and I'm happy and I'm stable. Nothing can shake this. Very beautiful energy that your noun is carrying here. They are going through a a phase right now of learning not to let their emotions confuse them, because they have a lot of emotional, I want to say baggage. The word baggage is coming up, but it's not so it's not so contradicting with what they're having here with you, because the Two of Cups, they see what they want with you. They see that there's a partnership, some sort of leveled new start here with you, which is very beautiful. But the Seven of Cups is letting me know, like, they were confused for a very long time. They didn't know if the way they were feeling was right. They didn't know if the way you were feeling was right. They didn't know the emotions that were within them and around them were the right ones. They were like really trying to figure out what emotions to keep, what emotions to let go, especially in the shedding period of this new year. But I'm still, nonetheless, they still know that they want a partnership with you. They want a new beginning with you. Now that we know where both of you guys are, where you and your noun is, together, both of you guys, it makes sense. Like, both of you guys have this, both of you, okay? It's not just you and it's not just them, have this history of being very paranoid and being very, I'm thinking, codo. Like, I don't know how to say that in English. Like, being very stingy with your resources, with your time, with your money, with your energy, with your belongings, with your space. Very stingy, very protective because of the paranoia. Thinking like, well, if I don't let anyone in, then no one can hurt me. If I don't let anyone get close enough, nothing can happen to me. That's what I'm getting right now between both of you, with your history or with your past, together or separately. It doesn't matter. This is in the past. Both of you guys are like, this is how we've been, and no more. Because now I'm sensing with the Page of Pentacles between you guys here in the present, it's like there's some sort of new beginning here, and this new beginning with the Queen of Wands for the future has so much potential in really uplifting both of your guys' spirits, with really making you guys feel like this is exactly where you're supposed to be. Very, very strong, sturdy, patient, slow energy here. Very good, you know. The advice from the universe is saying, don't think too much. And I know that's easier said than done. But the universe is saying, look at the yellow sky. There's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to be happy for. There's so much to bask with. And instead of focusing on how you need to protect yourself in a future scenario, instead of thinking, well, I need, like, having these conversations or like these visions or scenarios in your head that you entertain that can happen because they've happened before, or they can happen simply. Instead of thinking those that way and going down that way, the universe is saying, how about just be in the present moment? When those thoughts come up, don't entertain them. Just thank your mind, thank the universe for being there to try to protect you. Because that's literally all your mind's trying to do. Protect you. You weren't just born this way to think everyone's out to get you, to think that the worst case scenario. No, you've been through some stuff, Ophiuchus. That's why you've been like this. But you've been doing such a good job. You and this noun have been doing an immaculate job, actually, in starting the new year in this way of like, you know what? The only person who can get in the way is me. The only person who can truly hurt me is me. And that is by rushing into things without really thinking about them. That is being so paranoid to where you actually manifest something. That is not being in the present moment, being stuck in the past, being stuck in the future in this very anxious way. The universe is saying, look at the sky. Look at your surroundings. Look at what you have here. And you have a lot. You got the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. That's beautiful energy for you, Ophiuchus. Letting me know, like, you know what? You're starting the year with knowing what you want. Knowing what, not only what you want, but what you have and what is calling you. Some people are starting the year. Personally, I'm starting this new year still kind of feeling like like I'm still letting things go. Like I'm not fully where I want to be. Even though it's the new year, I should be like this new version of myself. It's like I know I'm not there yet. I know maybe by summer, then I'll feel like a whole new person. You know, it'll be like my new year kind of thing there. I don't sense that with you, Ophiuchus. I sense that this new year, January, really feels like a new beginning somehow. And it triggers your mind, because it's not your heart. I think it's your mind that is like coming up with these scenarios like, well, I gotta compare myself to other people. I gotta compare myself. Like, do what I have, is it good enough? And if it is good enough, it's like this aggressive type of way of being like, yeah, I am good enough, and it's better than this other person or this other noun. You know, you're learning to control that, because once again, you're coming from a place of trying and knowing, trying to remind yourself in the knowing that you have everything already, and this calling that you have is just another thing to add, or it's something that you've already had and it's just looking at it in a new way. Let's get some clarity on the Ace of Wands, because something is calling you here for a new beginning, and it's causing this a little bit of like comparison is what I'm getting. Like you're just comparing yourself somehow because of how good this thing is, this new beginning is, that you manifested, or that is being offered to you, which is essentially you manifesting it, right? So let's get some clarity in the Ace of Wands. We got the Two of Pentacles. So yeah. The reason why you keep comparing yourself is because it's like you're juggling this other version of yourself that you're still trying to let go. You're juggling this other this past, something that happened in the past for you. I'm getting like, whether it was with work, like an old work or an old family member or an old situation that happened between work and family, it doesn't matter, or relationship, it doesn't matter. Something happened in the past and it comes up, and it's like you're juggling it with this new, with you here now, the new. And you're doing a really good job juggling it. The universe is saying you are allowed to drop it. Whenever it comes up, you are allowed to drop it. Doesn't mean you have to entertain it and juggle it for the longest time. It doesn't mean that you dropping it makes you the worst person in the world. You are learning not to compare your past to your present. That's it. And you're allowed to do that. So Ophiuchus, just keep that in mind. Why is the Seven of Cups here for your noun? Because even though they come from a history of being very stable, knowing what they have to offer, knowing what they want, knowing what they have, and knowing what their future holds for them and you, there's still a lot of confusion that they are managing very well. They are learning to let go of a lot of this confusion, but at times it can get stuck. At times of like, am I letting go of the right things? Am I keeping the right things? And then there's moments where they're like, yeah, I'm good. Why is this here? Why is this here for Ophiuchus's noun? The Seven of Cups for Ophiuchus's noun present. We got the Ten of Swords. They're still learning. The reason why the confusion was there to begin with was because, like you, they can be their own worst enemies with their minds. They sabotage themselves. They think the worst. They think the worst in any new beginning that they get. That's ending. That is reaching its destination. They're trying to think in a whole new way. And it's because of you. They're trying to think in a whole new way. Let's get some clarity on the Page of Pentacles, because obviously there's some sort of new beginning here between both of you. Maybe this is a job. Maybe this is a new relationship. It doesn't matter what it is. There's obviously some sort of new beginning here that has so much beauty, so much positive vibrations. The frequency between you and this noun is just amazing. Amazing. And maybe when it's calling you and you're putting in the energy, it doesn't feel so amazing, because when you're doing it, then your mind gets in the way. And same with this person. Trust me, same with this person. Maybe even a little worse with whatever you're dealing with here. But both of you guys are learning to handle that separately, so that when you guys come together, it's all that's left is just beauty. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Ophiuchus? We got the Two of Cups again. Oh yeah, you guys are trying to bring some sort of union. You and whatever your noun is trying to, you guys are trying to start this union. Like, you know what? I see you, you see me. With our emotions, yeah, maybe our visions and our ways of thinking are still being worked on separately, because the only person who can really handle your thoughts and change your thoughts is you. Maybe this person can influence you, but really who's driving the wheel is you. And same with them. And I think both of you guys are just going with the flow with that. Very beautiful energy here. Let's get some clarity on the advice. The Seven of Swords. Clarity on the advice here. We got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, have fun. Try to have fun this month, okay, Ophiuchus? That is the advice from the universe. Like, whenever your mind gets in the way, whenever you start thinking the worst, whenever your mind starts taking you to the past, whenever you start thinking you should compare yourself and defend yourself, switch it to try to have something fun. What does that look like for you? Literally, what does that look like for you? For me, fun sounds like going to the gym, spending time with my dogs, playing Call of Duty, like spending time with my family, like, you know what I mean, friends. Like, what's fun for you that makes you feel like, oh, that was fun. I don't think about anything else except what I'm working on right now. The universe is saying do that. I hope this helped, Ophiuchus. I will talk to you guys soon. Again, please like, subscribe, and or comment on my videos to support my channel.